The Supreme Court has refused to stay Maratha reservation quota, further adding that it will hear the appeal for quashing of reservation for Maratha for admission in educational institution and government jobs. The top court issued a notice to the Maharashtra government on the appeal filed in the Maratha reservation case. So that's the latest information coming in. The Supreme Court has refused to put a stay on the Maratha reservation quota order, and the court has said that it will hear the appeal for quashing the reservation. Maratha reservation cannot be applied retrospectively. That's the latest information coming in from the top court. Refuses to put a stay on the quota reservation. And this is Supreme Court's, it has also in fact issued a notice to the Maharashtra government saying there is no stay on the Maratha reservation quota that is immediately possible. At the same time, it has said that it will hear the appeal for quashing the reservation. The Supreme Court
जो डिसीजन को आज हमने जो चुनौती लगाई थी माननीय सर्वोच्च न्यायालय में, आज सर्वोच्च न्यायालय ने राज्य सरकार को नोटिस पर ये की है, लगाई है और राज्य सरकार को 2 हफ्ते के अंदर अपनी बात रखने को कहा है। और माननीय सर्वोच्च न्यायालय के मुख्य न्यायमूर्ति के पीठ ने ये स्पष्ट कर दिया है कि 2 हफ्ते के दिन ये प्रकरण में वो जो स्थगिति लगने के लिए, जो स्टे लगने के लिए सुनवाई करेंगे। उसके साथ एक बड़ा दूसरा दिलासा दिया है, वो ये है कि राज्य सरकार से ये कहा है कि इसको रेट्रोस्पेक्टिवली यानी प्रभाव के पहले से इसको लागू नहीं किया जाएगा। इसका मतलब अब राज्य सरकार 2 हफ्ते तक इस प्रकरण में माननीय उच्च न्यायालय का निर्णय होने तक कुछ नहीं कर पाएगी।
Bhanja joining us live on this big breaking news that we are bringing to you at this moment. Minakshi, over to you. If you can break it down for us, the opinion that has come from the top court on the Maratha reservation issue.
Well, that's right, Afrida. This is important because we are seeing these batch of petitions which are challenging the Maharashtra reservation be admitted by the Supreme Court. Supreme Court forthwith has not stayed the operation of the Maharashtra reservation, but the Supreme Court has also clearly indicated that the Maharashtra reservation can't be applied retrospectively from 2014 onwards, as was being envisaged by the Maharashtra government. Furthermore, the matter has been kept for further evaluation in 2 weeks' time. We are being joined here by Mr. Gaikwad. He is in favor of Maratha reservation. He is one of the interveners in the top court. We will quickly go across to him and talk about what his points of view are and why does he feel it is important. Sir, like you were saying that you are in support of the Maharashtra reservation. Yes, of the Maratha reservation. How are you perceiving the developments that have transpired in the Supreme Court today?
Today we are one of the caveator over here.
Yeah.
Through the parties, there are in all 28 parties in the main leading petitions over there which carried up to Supreme Court so far.
Yeah.
The matter is today listed. So far as the information is concerned, that the original petitioner, who is now a appellant over here, has not joined all the concerned respondents who have intervened in the matter of Maratha reservation in support of Maratha reservation there in the Bombay High Court, which carried up to Honorable Supreme Court today. The matter was listed today so far, and the Honorable Supreme Court has not inclined to grant any stay as immediate stay, and despite they pressed it very well, but they could not able to get it. It means that Supreme Court is with the order as on date of the Honorable High Court, which has been passed in support of Maratha reservations today. And now, court will have to take a hearing, the returnable date, on the interim relief, on which notice is issued to concerned respondents after 2 weeks. Now,
but sir, just one very quick intervention here. It is possible that for today the Supreme Court may not have wanted to opine on the merits of the reservation.
Certainly.
It wants to keep it for further judicial evaluation, further judicial examination. Going forward, if at all the Supreme Court frowns upon Maratha reservation, how do you see that playing out? Because it is a very ambitious move by the Fadnavis government.
Certainly. We are looking this very positive approach, the approach of the Honorable Supreme Court on point of law as well as on point of judgment given by the Honorable High Court on the reservation, and the government of Devendra Fadnavis, who has brought this particular reservation. Earlier, therefore, it was 14, the ordinance by the Congress and the regime of NCP government over there, which was thereafter carried out after the Rani Samiti and after the Gaikwad Samiti. The act came into force in 2018, though, so far, and that has been challenged in Bombay High Court. And now, Supreme Court says that it is huge order, 500-page order. They will have to go to every aspect of the matter. Otherwise, it is difficult for them to jump to the conclusion. And it is very fair opinion. And Supreme Court has correctly observed that they need
But
to go.
right now, what has happened, this does not 100% indicate that the Supreme Court is in favor of Maratha reservation. It merely means this, that the court wants to examine it in greater detail going forward at a later point in time. If the Supreme Court intervenes, is the Maharashtra government then prepared to handle the consequences?
Certainly, because it's a matter of consideration. It's a matter of consideration. Obviously, this is the point of constitutional validity, which has been correctly upheld by the Honorable High Court legislation so far, 2018, which is ACBC legislation, which concern about Maratha, and as well as who are the upcoming the caste or community which may be included in the ACBC. It's not the doors are always closed to other communities are concerned under the ACBC. It's a correct nomenclature what the Maharashtra government has correctly pointed out, and it has been founded on all these issues which have been discussed there in the High Court.
But we are awaiting a battle royale of sorts to play out in the Supreme Court.
Certainly we'll have to, because we have that kind of battle in the Honorable High Court for continuous period of 47 days over there. And we proud to feel that we are warriors. We need to fight in support of legislation, in support of Maratha, because they are really socially and educationally backward.
So there you have it, Afrida. We are awaiting a battle royale of sorts to play out here in the Supreme Court. For now, the Maharashtra government is deriving a lot of hope that forthwith the operation of the reservation per se has not been stayed, but it also acknowledges the fact that going forward, this will be the subject matter of greater evaluation by the Supreme Court, greater scrutiny. And yes, retrospectively, the reservation as per the developments from today cannot be applied. But the ray of hope which Maharashtra government is drawing a lot of inspiration from has been as to how immediately intervention by the Supreme Court by way of staying of this order has not happened yet.
Right, because clearly those who have challenged the order also take note of the fact that it takes the total reservation beyond 70%, which is again over and above the permissible limit by the law of the land. Thanks for joining us, Minakshi, with your inputs on this.